Appreciate it. One thumbs up. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're staying out that weather. It's cold and snowy. I appreciate it. A new subscriber. Thank you. Yeah, come down, do a little cleaning up, do a little work, drink coffee. Live. There he is. ZB. Appreciate it. Bulldog. Appreciate it. Evan. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Yeah, just trying to get some stuff done. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. Dallas is in there. Appreciate it. I need to do something right quick. Um, let's see. There we go. 5 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys popping in. Yeah, I was gonna see about popping in over there, but then I was like, well, I still need to put up a little something too. Bulldog. Appreciate it. I ain't touching nothing. Nobody. I ain't gotta mess with me. So for the Rock Island people that hate on that, that's just the Rock 38 special. That's the Rock 22 TCM TAC Ultra, and that's my FNX 45 with the Griffin 45 can. And the brown handle back there is the Dyer or Daria, whatever it is, Malik, the Beretta 92 Cologne. It doesn't really matter on the end of whatever spectrum. They all seem to run. Had zero issues. Yeah. No, not one single issue with them. I was like, well, I'll have to bring out a couple things. I got the Mechanic Superior firearms, like shop holder, kind of display. And that little green thing on the right over there is one of those breakthrough tubes that you put the fluid in and you cap off of the end of the suppressor and you dunk it and you let it soak overnight. It beats scrubbing them all to death and scraping them. It makes cleaning way easier. You kind of run a little brush through it, rinse it out, dry it, hit it with oil, put it right on up, and you're back at it. Well, it's a little bit of the where we're at, a little bit of the SUV. We got that potato juice. I don't got a little potato juice, but we got a little of that. So we're good. Got to have that to warm up a little bit. Potato juice, potato juice. Yeah, we gotta get him on making those shirts, man. Them shirts will pretty good. Evan said he was apple juice intolerant last night, so ah, bars appreciate it. Got you on that one too. And all this snow they were talking, we didn't get no. I mean, it's still snowing, but not like what they were talking about. I think I was at work for about 2 hours, and they were like, "We don't have enough business. You got to go home." So, but we'll be back at it tomorrow. Hopefully, it'll be a little busier. You only clean so many shelves, especially when people ain't really spending their money. They got to watch their budget. So, yeah, hang out, do some picking up some stuff down here, just some cleanup. Need to organize my tools a little bit better, but got to be here to do it. So, don't forget your juice. Gotta have your cup. Rambo, what's up? Rambo popping out. Check him out. Yeah, since I started doing the YouTube thing and I restarted from the last channel, it's kind of a whole rebuilding thing. Mm, yeah, appreciate everybody. That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely cold. Definitely cold. I was like, let me put on some warm stuff and turn this dryer on and get these clothes knocked out so I can do two things at once. Yeah, get back up tomorrow, do it again. Hopefully I'll get sent home. I need more than 2 hours. Weekends where I get my time. But CB, I put those grips on that Malik. It was just a standard type deal, and then I happened to be in the gun stop, and they had that Canic holder for like $2, and I got those grips to throw on there, and it was like $5 for those. FV, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Appreciate you showing up. FV's got those trees that go boom up there. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Staying warm, staying safe, staying out of trouble. Oh, but yeah, too cold, too cold. Yeah, you got those trees. Golly, those trees are. That's a wild thing. But I mean, like when I heard about the trees that were doing that, like I understand, like all that water just freezing up. It's got nowhere to go. It's always constantly moving. So yeah, just down here hanging out. I appreciate everybody showing up. I got a little more to the workbench, but I figured I don't want to touch nothing. Even get everybody worked up. You know, it's sometimes it's the oh you accidentally touched something. No, I'm about 2 foot away. Ain't touching nothing but this cup. That's all we can touch. Yeah, SB. That's CB. Yep. Yeah, nothing too special out. We got just grabbed a few little things. Add a Q and A sticker. Wow. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it all disappeared. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. And just don't get a whole lot of downtime. So especially from work, I sure thought I was gonna come back and I was gonna get all kinds of hours after that vacation. But if they're not making money, neither am I guess. It's all right. It was kind of about 10 minutes. Yeah, about 10 minutes. Not too long. I did a live when we were on vacation, but that was just us, kind of like at the beach kind of thing. It's like, well, I'll just keep it pretty simple down here. Maybe like I'll do change some things out here and there, and just try to do this on a little more consistent basis. But yeah, we were sitting there today and cleaning shelves and stuff, and some of those guys are like managers of certain areas that were, you know, shotguns, rifles, and all that stuff. And I'm talking to them about stuff, and they haven't seen nothing. I'm like, how do you guys have a job in this and you don't even pay this stuff no attention? Like they had no idea about any of it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my weird obsession that every year I've always watched shot show coverage, and maybe it's just a me thing. I'm like, oh, did you see the TX9? Did you see the Canic Radiant Prime? Any of the stuff from Strike Industries? And nobody's seen nothing. Miss Alice, how you been? Figured I would just do this for a little bit and hanging out back at home. Got I don't know. I think I got home about maybe about 4 hours ago or something. Went to work for a couple hours and they said, "Get out of here." You try not to watch it, makes you want to spend money. I know. I've been watching and watching, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna do the Radian Canic. I'm like, that's. I like my Prime 9. So, and then I was watching the one video, and they did the drip ones, the glow in the dark with the white one and the purple splatter print. And I'm like, man, those are the limited runs for this year. So probably probably not get a whole lot of anything. I would like to get some more of that strike stuff. Try it out. I always wanted that golf ball launcher. I know you got that soda can launcher. I wanted that too. I thought that'd be a lot of fun. Great, throw some tennis balls and let the dog chase it or something. Thank you, Miss Alice. I appreciate that. I appreciate you popping in. Yeah, they've got some pretty neat stuff. Looks like they had a little chassis system for the RXM. So we'll see. Probably get a whole lot of nothing this year. Just kind of hang back. I got enough. Take some classes. I do have one thing that's really on my radar, but I mean it's not nothing new. It's gonna would be that Seekins. Yeah, the can launcher. Yeah. Oh, F5 does that. I'll have to look at theirs because every time I look at Strike never has it in stock, and they've been promising that golf ball launcher, and I haven't seen that come out either. They'll have it, and it's gone, and It's like they just kind of move on to something else. Oh, I think really what I'm looking at is just because we've been trying to do some more training, and I know that they do some three gun stuff. So I need to get a good shotgun, and I mean mine will work, but it's a little bit longer than probably like a defense. It's more for um, I'd say more for like hunting sort of thing. Trucker, good to see you, bud. I hope the weather's doing well for you down there. F5 was the original. They sold it to X Products and ATF Start. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, Miss Alex, you have a blessed evening as well. Stay warm. Stay out of trouble. I know how you like to get into trouble. Keep that dog out of jail. Yeah, good to see you. Oh yeah, yeah, I know who you are, buddy. I know. I, I've been watching. I've been in the background. I appreciate you. I hope school's going really well for you. You're almost done. A few more months. Bulldog. Two gun and three gun are fun. Make sure you have a cart or a wagon. Lots of stuff to drag around. You know what? I've noticed that like the last class I went to, well, not the last one. Last one was a pistol class. So the one before that, I mean, the guy we just pretty much had like open vehicles in the back, and the guy still had a wagon. He had a whole fold up table, couple of chairs. Oh, you tried to reach me a few weeks ago. I'm sorry, man. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention. I need to check on that. I hope everything's doing good. Yeah, but he had one of them fold up wagons he was dragging around. Uh oh. You got you tripping. I'll I'll hit you back. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at what you sent me. Yeah, we were just kind of goofing around. We got back from this vacation. The vacation was amazing. Never had that many days off in a row. Got to sit on the beach, fly out. Got to hang with Mickey Mouse. And I've never done that before. So, like being a little kid again. Yeah, we were out in Hawaii. Watch Craigslist for to card pulling. Oh yeah. Okay. I will. I will. I'll look at that. I think my wife has one in the backyard, like she was gonna do for like leaves and sticks and stuff, so we could pull it up and throw them in the burn barrel. But of course, it's out. It's still out there, so we need to probably fold it up and do something with it, get it cleaned out, get it out the way. While I was gone, my son took his car out and he parked my mower in my front yard, and of course now it's still sitting out there. I'm like, well, and he didn't pull his car up for far enough. So I need to pull the battery, take it up, let him charge it because I think he left the fan. He put a switch on the fan. I think he left that switch on. So yeah, he better get me a little jump box and jump it. 3 inches of snow. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, it's not like what they were talking about though. They were talking like, oh, everybody was going to get 27 inches of snow and a half inch of ice. The snow apocalypse was happening. I'm like, well, it just seems like a normal snow that we get in January. I mean, considering the fact that we haven't really had no snow this year, I didn't think it was too bad. pretty pretty calm, pretty quiet. But since I don't have the car that I had last year, it's been kind of it was a little bit questionable of a drive. I'm used to having that 4-wheel drive. Fixing to get about an additional 5 to 8. Yeah, I hope not. I mean, the snow's not a big deal to deal with. It's when they start talking the ice and stuff that makes life still going to be a foot, but not 20. Yeah, no. I think they. I mean, I think they were thinking, ahead of time and thinking like it was going to be a big deal, but no, it wasn't nothing. I mean, it's still snowing now, and it is cold as I'll get out. But you know, I need to find a way to have some music or something kind of going on too down here. I mean, I got the little speaker box, but can't use my phone and that at the same time. And I don't know, I got a TV on the other side of the wall. Pretty dang cold here too. Yeah, yeah. I think earlier when I looked, it was like 5 and felt like -13 or something. I'm sure now that the sun's gone down, it's much colder. I, I think you guys were closer to the ice stuff than anybody else too. Miss Alice, thank you. Mm-mm. The one thing I noticed about like coming back from Hawaii is, man, like really, like I didn't think our time had adjusted as far as like sleep schedules, but I have not have been able to sleep worth a dang. It keeps coming up, and I look up, oh, it's like 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3, 4, and I'm like, crap, I gotta get up in a couple hours, quarter inch, but it's not really much. Well, that's good. I mean, as long as they stay away from that ice coming down, and that stuff what takes out those power lines and FV up there. You got those exploding trees, so I'm glad it's not that cold. I know we got a few trees out back, like the last like big rain that we got. I still got a big old thing laying in the yard, like it's a whole arm of a tree, and I got to cut it up or something. But it takes so long for that stuff to dry out to be able to burn it. I'm still working on getting the stuff that I had a while back burn up, and plus some of it's just not having time. Yes, okay. All right, Tristan. You have a good night. We'll see you. Yeah, I'll try to keep on streaming for a little bit. I do need to go back upstairs and fill up my cup again. Probably about time for me, almost time for me to turn this over. But be safe. Hope the family's doing well. But yeah, we just kind of disappointing. I built like a little PVC target to go play with, and they shut down the range that we were going to. So I'm stuck here with this big old PVC thing. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Some little bit of one by twos and some PVC. I'm sure I can find something to do with it. I was like, dang, I just built it, and then it turned around. They were like, we're closed. So I'm just kind of hanging out. Grab me a refill, and I will be back. I appreciate everybody popping on. I don't know what the see. I need to know what these buttons do. What is that? Thermal. Yeah, where's CB at? That's just cold. Hang tight. I'm gonna go touch up this drink and I'll be right back. I didn't even know this stuff could do thermal stuff. There you go, CB. You wanted to see. Turn it that way. Might not. Might not blue like yours was, but I think it just depends on it. See, like there's that light. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate you popping out. I'm gonna go grab a refill. I'll be right back. It's time to hang out. Wish it would read it to me so I knew what the chat was going. I was upstairs. That would be nice. I'm gonna grab a refill. I'll be right back. Yeah, yeah. It's not as good, but it works. It works. Oh, yeah. Being silly. Yep. If you guys can still hear me, I'm still here. Just had to top off my drink. Turn this laundry in a minute. Good enough for me. One washer. And spin it. Wonder how I can do. Might pop it out. Yeah, that washer's going. Yep, I'm back. I'm back. Thank you guys for popping out. Appreciate it. Couple thumbs up. Got 9. That's probably more than I ever had on the other channel. Couple people hanging out, watching. Dryer is done. Let's see how that thermal works. Hmm. And I'm not touching nothing. It's all out of my way out of my reach. I'm like 3 foot from anything, so they can't say nothing. Touch this cup. That's about it. Yeah, hope everybody's having a good night. Appreciate everybody jumping on. 30 minutes. So I think like the cap is like an hour. So I'm not doing too bad. Just trying to think what I can take apart. I guess I could order a new barrel. I had that Bear Creek upper and it split like a banana. So it won't be that. I mean, I could take the barrel out, but I probably just need to get a whole new gas tube and everything, and restake everything. But yeah, I still have the handguard and all the stuff on it, and I got an LPVO, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it for that. I think if I do the LPVO and I get what I've been really trying to get, um, I'll go ahead and take my EOTech stuff off my Ruger and go ahead and put it on that. It's still a good gun. There's nothing wrong with it. The Ruger that I got, I just kind of I found this Seekins and it has an adjustable gas block. And with that adjustable gas block, it also is 223 wild, and it's milled instead of forged as far as the lower goes. And then when I get a can that is dedicated, but then I still scratch my head on that one because what if I don't do a full 16 or an 18 or a 20? What if I do a 14 and a half pin and welded? And the money's going to cost me to get the Seekins. I could turn around and I could buy um, the PSA one and have the adjustable gas block. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do next on that, but I just want something good, uh, something I can change the gas system on. I was told that that Ruger that I have is overgassed, which a lot of them, to my understanding, are. But who knows? You know, I don't know that how much more I will go because then I'll move my sling over. Probably get a different light because I do like having a light on both of them. So I don't know. It's questionable. Maybe maybe somebody else has got some input. That'd be cool to hear. Two people hanging out. Appreciate you. I don't know if it's froze or if it's just not showing me. Anybody new? Nobody say nothing. Let's see if I can change it right quick. Push the wrong one. So yeah, I'm thermal. Where is the one? Kaleidoscope. Luminous. That don't do nothing. Lenses active. Infrared. Okay, that helps. X-ray. Forward TV. It's pretty cool. Thermal. Some infrared. Yeah, I didn't know did all this. Last time I got to do live, did not do any of this stuff. So Rambo, how you doing? Yeah, you can still see the Canik sign a little bit. I appreciate you popping out. Nothing too fancy out. But I always forget about that TCM. I take it out and I shoot it, and I'm like, man, this is amazing. And then I put it up, and I'm like, oh, I forget about it. I just wish the ammo wasn't so hard to get. I mean, I know I can order it direct from Rock Island, so I do try to do that. But I wish that somebody carried it. And unfortunately, I got the 22 TCM Ultra Tag, but when I talked to them, it doesn't go the other way. If I'd have got the 9 TCM Ultra Tag, I can change it to the 22 TCM, but this one doesn't go the other way around for some reason. So, you know, but you just grab them when they're, you know, super cheap, and they're like, oh, here's 100 rounds, to run it too. I probably should like cut it or flip it or something and grab something else without. Thought about putting that KSG out, but I was like, I don't know how much of it you would actually see. Get me some hours in. Rambo, what's your favorite thing to shoot as far as AR? What would be your AR preference? Because I've been looking at that Seekins, or I've been thinking because it has the adjustable gas block, or I've been considering that Jackal from PSA, just because it has the FN scar kind of look to it. And then I'm going to get a dedicated can. Somebody said, "Oh, get a 30 cal can." Well, everything I've seen said that 30 cal cans work, and they work just fine. But since the availability has changed, that was fine back in the day, but now you can get so much quieter if you go caliber specific. So I figured, try to get some feedback. I'm not gonna hop on here and rub mayonnaise all over my face and silly shit. So I mean, the viewer count will be low. That's all right. The real ones show up, like Dallas says. Let's see if we can play with that thing. Yeah. Sorry, my stand's a little wobbly, but I don't know what dance party. Oh, I guess it does that. There we go. Maybe that'll get some attention. Hmm. Yeah, nothing too much. Hanging out, staying out of the cold. I need to finish this wall behind me. I'm trying to figure out how far I can go since the furnace duct's right there and a gas line, and then do a sliding one of those sliding doors. Knight's Armament, the best Geisley would be second choice. So I've been looking at the Geisley uh, on gun deals, and they've got the it's Geisley ALG for like 800, and I'm like, is that really a Geisley or is that ALG? And because I mean, if you're already at that price point, why not go ahead and jump up to something else? And I thought about the LWRC because I think they had one for about 14, but if money wasn't a factor, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a factor, but not really. The Blem sales or where it's at, yeah. So I know that ALG is an extension of Geisley, and I have an ALG in my AK, and it runs. I mean, whatever you put through it. I mean, obviously, I'm not into buying the brass case for it. I just go with the steel case. But that was it. It's gun deals or something like that, and it shows you like the best deals and whatever is going on, lights and all that stuff. So I seen that ALG and I was like, well, it says Geisley, but I know that's also an extension. I don't want to get not a Geisley adjustable gas block. So, and the other one I was looking at was the IWI Zion, but it doesn't have an adjustable gas block either because they're both about 18. So, or they're both about 8. I know you got to step it up to the next one. The Zion doesn't have the adjustable gas block, but nobody has one around, so I definitely would have to order it and have it shipped to my FFL. But I'm like, if you're at that price point, what do you really get? And I seen they had a lot of good deals on the DDMs lately, but I just don't. I don't know if the hype is really worth the dollar. When that poll thing pops up, I guess I could post it. Ask that. Probably on here somewhere. Brookside, how you doing? Hope everything's well your way, Brookside. We got some weather that's kicking everybody's tail, so thank you, Brookside. Yeah, they're not I figured I'd grab out a couple of things. I didn't want to fill up the whole thing because then you really couldn't see everything. Let's see. There's that thermal infrared. Yeah, that's just the FNX 45. Actually, that's just a Rock Island 38 special. You know, we got to throw one high end thing and throw out some cheap stuff too. There, I got the FNX 45. It's got the Griffin Armament can, TLR, and then that Vortex optic, which I'm not a big fan of that thing. Actually, I'm not really a fan of the way that it sits on the FNX. It sits on top of it. Yeah, the FN's fire. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites, and I've had it for 6, 7 years now. That one is just the Viper. It's the old school one, but we do have them, and I can get them at a pretty good price point. So I don't know if I want to go with it. I just don't. I wish it was into the slide and not on top of the slide, because I've looked at the Vortex Defender CCW, the ST with the solar on top of it. No, they've got really good reviews. And I get a lot of good feedback about them. The ones that I get a lot of negative feedback on is the I'm gonna shit on them. Why not, right? Sig, the little cheap one. It's like $100. So everybody that buys one, it comes back within like a week. So then they're like, oh, I don't really want to spend the money, but I'm like, well, kind of buy once, cry once, and if you ain't got TreasureCon money, yeah, the little $100 little Sig Romeo thing. I mean, the guy dropped it, it broke, the screws weren't right, but I mean, everything from the glass popping out to it not being zero and staying zero and like floating. So yeah, they've been nothing but problems. So like at least I mean it's $100. So I mean you kind of get what you pay for on that deal. When you kind of jump up, you get better quality. But I think you can get like that Gideon for about 130, 140 if you catch it. Sometimes cheaper than that. And there's just so many other options for that price point. And I wish we carried more stuff like variety, but we don't. It's pretty limited. The one I do really like it, and I don't know why anybody doesn't pay it no attention. I mean, I guess I get it. It's a a Canic, so everybody kind of ignores it. But I put that MO4 on the Prime. It's been holding zero. I mean, everything from dropped it in class and training. It's staying right where it's at. Not cracked. Nothing's happened to it. I mean, and the price point, you get the multi reticle, you get the solar. It's got the shake awake. It's 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 hard to beat for that price.